Why exactly does being drunk feel different depending on the source of alcohol? It turns out there are actually various alcohol analogs that are exponentially more potent than alcohol that add to its effects. What most people refer to as quote-unquote alcohol is actually called ethanol. Probably the most interesting example of different alcohol analogs is 2-methyl-2-butanol, 2M2B, an analog found most prominently in beer. It is about 20 times as potent as normal alcohol and lasts 8 to 12 hours. Even though 2M2B is only present in trace amounts, about 0.7% of the total alcohol by volume for beer, since it is more potent, it actually adds the equivalent of an extra 14%. Since it has slightly different effects and duration, however, this is not immediately obvious. Interestingly, 2M2B and other alcohol analogs actually have lower liver toxicity since they are not metabolized into toxic aldehydes like ethanol is. However, since they have stronger effects on the nervous system, it's likely they would increase tolerance faster if taken in isolation. Another example is 1-propanol, which is found in significant amounts in certain types of rum. It is estimated to have about 3 times the potency of ethanol and may contribute to around 20% of the intoxication in some cases. This is a good example of how even distilled alcohols can contain a significant amount of other active alcohols, and these are actually one of the main reasons for different distilled alcohols' distinct flavor profiles. Other potentially active alcohols with less research on them include 2-methyl-1-butanol, 2M1B, 2-methyl-1-propanol, 2M1P, and 3-methyl-1-butanol, 3M1B. Some alcohol analogs such as 2M2B and chlorolodal were even used in early medicine as anesthetics before they were eventually phased out. In general, it seems like longer chain alcohols like N-butanol are more intoxicating and produce less liver damage, while the shorter chain analogs like methanol are extremely toxic. There are many other compounds like organic acids and flavonoids in wine and beer particularly, and these also contribute to the effects and flavor profile. In general, I find the alcohol analogs most interesting, and they definitely explain a lot about the effects of some drinks. Alcohol analogs are completely unregulated and have different effects than standard ethanol. Perhaps one day there will even be a market for alternative alcohols, since they are both more intoxicating and less damaging to the liver. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye everybody!
Today about a 10-year-old girl with Down syndrome who was taken from her mother and put in a cage. I read about did you say want?